let's go ahead and get these stairs done. I have two of them, so I'm going to move one to a side. I'm going to demonstrate one of them for you, and the other one I'm going to do off camera. So I need to age this. This is really nice looking. It's painted. There's no really defectiveness on this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rough it up a little bit. I'm going to start out with this sandpaper or this sand block. So I'm going to rough it up a little bit and see what we can get. If it doesn't work, my last resort is going to be the Dremel. Let's see what happens. I don't want all this niceness. I want, let me show it to you. See, it's kind of messed up a little bit right here. So let me see if I can rough it up. And I know I don't really have to go underneath the stairs, but, you know, I'm like this. It's all in the details. So if somebody was to ask, like, put a little camera behind there, or, you know, I want it to look realistic all the way around. So sometimes in miniatures you can cover stuff up that you don't think people will see, but I try to do more details than not. I want to try to get the rails, rough it up. See, this paint is really thick. So I'm getting some off. I think we're leaning towards the Dremel. Alright, let's try the sanding block. Got some of it. It's starting to come to just a little bit. This is going to be kind of rough. See, I'm not really worried about the inside of the stairs. I'm going to try to get those too, but inside, I have some material that I'm going to take down the stairs. So it'll cover that pretty much. But I still want to try to get it along the edges so that it can look like wear and tear. Alright, come on. I'm trying. This is some thick paint, and it's acrylic. Alright, let's get a look at it. See, it's starting to come off, but not as much as I want, so we're going to have to mess with the Dremel. But before we do this, I want to show you something. I picked this material to go down the stairs. It's just, I call this like ribbon. Like you can get it around the holidays, or just go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's. They got a, you know, what they call those whole reels of ribbons. Okay, so it's going to go down like this. I like this color. It's not going to stay gold because I'm going to age it. But then again, I was thinking about this because it has a pattern. Let me get this out the way. This looked nice because it's haunted house. Even though it's haunted, it's not really trashy. It was like an old, pretty much classy type. I don't want to say a mansion, but they did have some nice things in there. So I could use this one. Haven't decided yet. I can like literally make it go down the stairs like this, and then age it with the pattern on it, or I can flip it over and you'll see the back side of it going down the stairs. Hold this down. Going down the stairs like this. And I can still age it. So I haven't made up my mind yet. Got 3 options out of my stash because I'm not going to buy anything. Alright, so let's try the Dremel. Get ready to kind of turn down your volume or mute it. This is going to get loud. Okay, now that I have paint everywhere, including my safety glasses, I like it. It's like, it's going to look really nice when I age it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off camera, do more detail, and then I'm going to do the other steps, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to age it, and we'll decide which material we're going to use, whether it be the gold or the pattern or the back of the pattern. Alright, so we got both of them done. I sanded them down and I went through each one of the rails and was getting the dust off with the damp cloth. If you had one of those air cans, that'll help a lot, but I ran out. Okay, so when I was cleaning this off, I was thinking, well, it's a haunted house and it's old, so maybe one or two of these little posts can go missing. So let's try it. Let's see what happens. I got this big old pair of scissors. I forgot what they call this tool. It's a Craftsman. I forgot the name of it, and I've had it quite some time. But I'm gonna try to see if I can get one of these off. Let's try this one. See? Okay. Put it up here. Bam. So with that being loose, maybe I can just pull this. Got it. Hello. Right here. Let me see. Okay, so we got one on that side. How about one down here on this side? Let's try this one. That one. I like that. I think we'll only do one on this one. Okay. We got 3 of them missing. And, you know, I'm wondering if I could just let, like, one of them be loose. I'm going to try that one. So I'm going to cut it down here. Let's see if I can get a good view there. So it's going to look, if you can see it, it's going to look like, you know, it's just broke. I like that. I like that look. Okay. Now I want to water it down with some black acrylic paint, some water, my favorite brush. Here we go. Alright, stir the paint up in the water. And brush. Oh, by the way, I had this wax paper down on my mat. So, here we go. Brush. Ooh. Oh, no, that's too much black paint. We need some more water. That's that's too much. Hold on, let me see if I can. Okay, yeah, we need more water. And then I need to get a couple of paper towels in. Look, see, it's painting it black. I don't want it black, so I'm gonna get a paper towel. Okay, I couldn't find paper towels, but I did get some napkins. So I'm gonna scrape some of this off because I do not want it to be permanent. Even down the stairs. But it did tone the brightness down quite a bit. Let's see if you can get a closer look. See how bright and white all this is, but when I put the black on here, tone it down. That's what I'm looking for. So I added a lot more water to this mixture, put in too much paint. And when you do yours, you'll have to alter it, you know, just like start out with a little. Little is better. A little bit of paint and like, let's say 75% water. And see if that's thin enough. Don't make the mistake I just made and put a lot of paint. And then this paint is old because you can tell, look at this. See how that's hanging off of this? Yeah. I just don't like to waste. I know I can use it another time. I can't tell you how long I've had this paint. But I'm going to use it till I can't use it anymore. It's called budgeting. Okay, so I got it. And it should be watered down enough. I'm going to scrape some off. And we're going to go down these stairs and see what we can do. Yeah. It's toning it down. So I'm putting it right here in front. See? So yeah, it's toning it down. So I want to tone it some more. So I'm going to go all over the stairs. Just paint with this watered down black. Go inside the stairs too. In between each post. Go down each step. Okay, so it did help tone it down. And so what I'm going to do is, the water down, it works. But it's not going to the level that I want it. So I'm going to let these stairs dry. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to dry brush it. I like dry brush way better. So I'm going to do this step the same way, water it down, then I'm going to let it dry, and then when we come back, I'm going to show you how I'm going to dry brush it to get the effect that I actually want. Okay, so we're going to do some dry brushing. So all you do is, well, let me see if I can get this closer. Stuck my paintbrush in the paint. Scrape as much off as you possibly can. You do not want a lot of paint on this brush, trust me. Alright. So I got me a little foam paper plate. You can use a paint dish or whatever you want. So what I'm doing is I'm getting as much paint off as I can. And I'm going to brush the stairs. Here we go. Let's see if we can get what I'm looking for. I'm trying to get the white to turn like not so white. And really, when I did the watered down black, it helped it a lot. I think I might mess with a little gray as well. So you really just have to mess with it a little bit. Alright. I need some more paint. So I'm going to grab some more paint off of this tray. And here we go. And this takes time. It's not just going to happen in a couple of strokes. I have to get inside as well. Let's see. All on the rails, post, and the stairs. So I'm going to mess with it, because I know you don't want to keep watching me just do each and every step. But you keep dipping it back in the dry paint, and you keep working it until you get the look that you desire. So I'm going to go up each and every step over and over again. I'm probably going to have to do this like around 5-6 times, because I have to do a little bit at a time. I don't want to, you know, just put globs of paint. And then I might mess with it with a little bit of gray. So I'm going to mess with it a little bit more, and then I'll bring you back to show you the end results. So I dry brushed each of the hallways, and as you can see, the black, it kind of like makes it pop. It makes it stand out. So I did it in the ceiling and all around. So it's I couldn't do it with trying to record because the space was so small. So this is what this area looks like, the yellowish, but I dry brushed it with black. I didn't want to take a lot of the yellow away, but I just wanted to get a little bit of black in there. And so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this one, exactly how I did it. I'm going to try to hold the camera with one hand. So I have the paintbrush, And I'm praying that it's not too much black. So here we go. So all I did was swipe. See how the black is starting to come on the wall? And it's not trying to take over the color, but it's highlighting all the little creases. See, this is really hard to do with the camera in the hand. So I just want to give you a little bit of a sample of how I did it. And so even the ceiling, all I did was take my brush and just back and forth. Dip it back in the paint. Make sure you get as much off as you can. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can get you a close-up look. Alright. It's kind of rough getting this, but with the lights on it'll be a lot better. So you kind of see the highlights of the black. I like that look. I like it a lot. And here's the yellow. You see some of it. I'm going to have to work my magic on it and just mess with it a little bit. And then bring you back when we're completely done with the walls and the stairs. So I'm almost done with the stairs. And so I'm going to put them in, hook the lights up, and let you see it. And I'm going to tinker with it a little bit and be back. So I decided to go with this material on the back side of this and use it as a runner. Now I could have went with this side because let me show you how it would have looked. I like the look, but it's too, I don't know, glowy, and I really would have had to dip this whole thing in some watered down black paint. I mean really, really watered down black paint. And I didn't want the whole thing to look like that. So I think the safest for me is the back side of it, because you don't have all that gold, but you do have it along the edges here. So here's what it would look like going down the stairs. I like that. It goes with the brown, the messed up stairs in all three hallway walls. Now, had I gone with the gold, I don't really like it because you can see all the imperfections in the stairs, like all the scrapes. See if I can get a good... See, I don't like that. And then it would have went down and down each step, and you would have seen everything. Because this is sheer. I ain't like that. So we're going to go with this one. So I'm going to measure it. And see about how long I need it. Going down these stairs. And I'm going to leave a little extra at the end, because I'm going to have to tuck these in between each stair. So I would say about not this much. Then let's see how much this is. No. I'm just going to do it in half. That way I don't have to fight with too much material. Not quite in half, about like this. And where are my fabric shears? Way easier to cut with fabric shears. And then I'm going to cut that in half. And I have one for each step. So I'm going to do one of them on camera, one off. Flip it this way. I'm going to take my quick grip and put some on each step in the back of it. Maybe about 3 or 4 steps at a time so it doesn't dry up. And then go all the way down. So this is quick grip, so the cap is stuck. So I'm going to get this cap off of here and hope I don't mess nothing up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, came right out. Okay. Put some on each step. Ooh, this stuff dries quick. Two, 3, put in the glue, and 4. Take a risk and do 5. Okay, and put the cap back on. and go for it. So we're gonna do the first one. And this down to the back of the step. Hold it for a few minutes. Down to the second step. Down some more. This is kind of a tight squeeze. I'm sorry I can't get you the view that I have over here. See, this is where I want to be done on and want to be done off, because it's difficult to get you to see actually what I'm seeing. Right. Okay. I'm pressing. I love Quick Grip. It's my best friend. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is a haunted house. Let's see, did we get the back? Yeah, that's the back of that. We gotta make that stick. Like through the years, the carpet's coming up, it's kind of loose. Because it has to curve with the steps, so to go in between each step is kind of tricky. But thank God for Quick Grip. I mean, seriously. Okay. I like this. I really, really like this. You know, maybe I could have just cut this off and it would have been easier to maneuver, but I like the trim on it, so I'm going to leave it alone. Of course, I'm going to age it. Can't leave it like that. Okay, time to take off some more Quick Grip. This thing dries quick. Oh my goodness. So I need to get them on my steps. Let's see. Top of the stairs. And in between each one. Alright. I'm going to go for it. Alright. Put the cap back on. Go for it. And this is why I put extra material on the ends of it, because I didn't really know how much it was going to take. And you can always cut it off if it's plenty left over, even a little. If it's left over this bottom part right here, then yeah, cut it off. Come on. Let you go in between. Hope this thing doesn't tee me off and I just rip it off again. Like I did another project, just scrap it. Yeah, so definitely intentionally not to be perfect. It's a haunted house and it's been sitting for years. You know how people go into abandoned houses or haunted houses and tear stuff up in the age, and so this is, so I'm gonna cut this about right. Alright, come on, grip it. Alright. Like I'm going to go in between each one of these steps and cut the material. I don't know if you can see it, how it's, oh, let me see if I can, how it's bulking up, and it's not supposed to be, it should be laying flat. So I'm going to go through each one of these and cut. Okay, so we have this. Not bad. Hello, okay. Well, I'm going to let this dry while I do the other one. And then bring them both back in front of you and probably do some dry brushing. I don't want to do any, water down and get it wet and it get all moldy or something. So, okay, let's let this dry. I'm going to work on this one off camera. We'll be back. Alrighty, so we got these done and I like them. I really, really, really like them. See? I like this. I really like this. I really like the imperfections in it. Like when you're going up the stairs, how it's bulged in some areas, but it's wear and tear through the years. So what I'm going to do is dry brush it to give it some more age. I'm going to take the black acrylic paint, scrape off as much as I can, and then put it on this tray. I think I'm going to blot it. That looks a whole lot better, but we'll see. Let's go for it. So I'm going down the stairs. You mess with it just back and forth, no certain pattern. And then I want to get the black on as much gold as I can. I don't want it bright. Let's see. Flip it my way. Try to get in there. I want that gray dulled down. And that dry black will help get the look I'm going for. I'm stabbing in between the steps. These stairs I've been through a lot. Up here as well. Okay, so I'm going to do one on camera and one off. So you see, I want you to just get the gist of it. I like it, yes! It's wear and tear. Ah! I don't know, I'm going to do some more stuff, I think. I'm going to just mess around with it some more and do the one off camera. So pretty much, when I finish messing with these stairs, I'm going to go over there and hook the lights up on the haunted house like I did in the potion room. And then I'm going to show you the end results for the walls, the stairs, and the ceiling, and the lighting. I'm going to take a break. Like I said, I'm going to go do something else and then come back to the haunted house. Because as a miniaturist, when we get tired, we need to take a break, especially with one particular project. So I'm getting ideas, but I get burnt out. And so that means it's time for me to move on to something else and then come back to the haunted house. But I do want to get these hallways done. So when I come back to the haunted house, then I know I said I was going to do the floor as well as the walls and ceiling in each of the rooms of the haunted house, unlike I did in the Thornhill where I just did all the walls and ceilings and then left the floors for last. I really intended to do it differently this time, but it's not working out that way. I really like to get my lights and my walls and ceilings done, then the flooring, because the flooring to me takes a lot more time, especially if you're doing something different, something unique. You know, you can put carpet down. Some of the rooms that have carpet, that's quick, but I'm talking about really putting work into it. So, but we'll see. You know me, I switch it up. I definitely want to show you this. So we're going to get this out the way, and then I think on my next video, I'm just going to come at you with something a little different. Maybe go back to the Thornhill for a little while, but we'll see. So let me get this finished, and I'll show you what it looks like. I want to bring you back to show you how I added a little more to these stairs. I used some gray. It's called pewter gray acrylic. So I just put a little bit right here, and then I dabbed in it. And as you can see how it makes, see, I just kept dabbing it. And so when I put it on the stairs where all the black is, it makes it stand out more. So anywhere that there's black, I just put a little dab of it, even on the rails. And it just does something different. I like it. So I just wanted to show you that. So get a close up. See how these stairs look like? Okay, people been really tracking on these stairs. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, okay, let's get back to it. All right, so we have put the stairs in, completed the stairs. This is the second floor. We just left the third floor. I forgot to show you what I did with the scratches on the wall. I filled it in with some red, and the outline of the black looks nice. Oh my goodness. And then I just did a little dry brushing of red around it. You can like see that up here. Man, that looks nice. I let my grandson see. He said, oh man, that's cool. Yay, Nanny. And I love the way these stairs look. Look, they just look like they just tore down, just wore down. And this, oh, I love the way the railings turned out. So we got that monster mark on the wall, how the walls are kind of dirty. Now I'm still going to be messing with it though. You know, I'm just going to get a break from the haunted house for a while so I can come up with some more ideas and bring you something different, something new. But I am liking this. No, the floor is not done. We're going to get it done. But the way the stairs turned out, come on now. That looks so good and creepy. Okay, so on our next video, I'm going to bring you something new, something different. We're going to take a break for a while. Like I said before, either I'm going to bring you... Well, I think I'm going to do something different before I get back to the Thornhill. But yeah, I'm loving this. This is the haunted house, and there's the 3 hallways almost completely done, and the potion room. So going to do like I did with the Thornhill. I think I'm just going to work on the rooms, like the walls, the ceilings, and the lights. And but then again, you know what? You know me. Oh, this looks so good. That just looks so good. Oh, wow. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me, and until next time.